Welcome everyone to this exciting interview segment. Today we have the pleasure of sitting down with Brianna Cohen, star of the Lifetime Movie Network, Dress to Kill. Join us as we delve into Brianna's insights into her character and the challenges of filming this movie. Thank you for being here with us today, Brianna.
Hi, thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure. So, can you tell us a little bit about your character in Dress to Kill?
Sure. So Amy is an overachiever and she works at a fashion house. And one day her boss is murdered. And so she now has to it's a mystery. She has to pick up the pieces. And in the wake of the murder, she's also given the large portion of the company. So she needs to figure out how to run this new company and with a lot of new enemies. So she definitely has a journey ahead of her.
Yeah. And what initially attracted you to your role in this movie?
I really wanted to work with Lindsay Hartley, the director. So that was actually a big plus. And I was excited to work with her. I was excited because it kind of felt like this script was like Devil Wears Prada meets, something single white female. You know what I mean? Some really good '90s thrillers. So it was actually the first movie that Amy Irons wrote that I was in, and that was three of them. So I think it was really the subject matter and working with Lindsay, which is what kind of brought me to the piece.
Amazing. And
Yeah.
what do you think makes this movie so special and captivating?
So Miss Annie Sullivan is an amazing new actress. I think this was like one of her first Lifetime movies or her first one, and she plays my boss's daughter and kind of my enemy,
Yeah.
my number one adversary, and it was so much fun. Um, it was so much fun working with her. She is like such kind of like a raw intensity. She's such a good villain, and such a good scene partner. So really kind of, I told her, made me step up my game and really kind of be in the moment more. And a lot of our scenes were really fun. She can be really scary.
I talked with her last week, and today is out the interview with Annie, and
Oh, good. Okay.
she is really nice.
Oh, good. So you already talked to her. Nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she's amazing. We had so much fun. We really had so much fun. I mean, we were in Kentucky in last February. It was cold, and we were in, little cute wardrobe, like summer stuff, and we're huddling, but we just had so much fun singing and laughing. And it was a really good group, really good group.
Yeah. And with the rest of the casting crew, how was the environment?
Oh, it was great. I mean, so we had a lot of scenes the in the fashion house, which were really fun. We had so we had lots of extras and lots of people dressed up, and it was kind of like a big summer camp those few days. I know that they were stressful and jam packed, but it was fun. It was like we were having like a party, to celebrate the film, but we were filming it. There was lots of fun on set that time. Some of the other actors, or a lot of them were new that I hadn't worked with. There were a lot of Lifetime vets and a lot of people who have done more Lifetime since then, since we filmed that one. So it was a cool mix.
Yeah. And you have small time as always.
Yes. I think this one, what was it? Yeah, it was definitely something like 10 days, which for a thriller especially can be really taxing because you're running. And especially this one, there's lots of crying scenes, there's lots of emotion. I remember one time we had like three or four like very emotional scenes in one day. And I remember talking to Mo, who played my husband. Um, and it's a fun actually dynamic between us because I think he's the one who's been betraying me and who's framing me. So that's a really fun journey that we had between us. But I remember telling him like, okay, I got to pace myself. We got to get all these crying scenes done. And but we did it, and it was a lot of fun,
Amazing. And
especially since Lindsay's dog was sometimes on set, so that always does a lot of good stuff for morale.
great. And what can you tease about your character journey?
Ooh. What can I tease about Amy's character journey? Well, you know what's interesting is that Amy, I mean, I can identify with Amy and her kind of how she can be a workaholic that, has these goals that kind of get in the way sometimes of family life and maybe balance here. And she's shocked with the death of her boss, and she really kind of has to find her own footing again. Through working out the betrayal with her husband, and working out, she's being chased by the cops and framed. And I mean, I remember even doing the scenes, I was like, oh, this is so scary. Like, what, you can't convince people. But she really, she learns to kind of find a deeper strength within herself. And I think that that's a really fun, um, a fun thing to play and to follow along with.
Great. And how would you describe this movie with 3 words?
Devil Wears Murder.
Mm, it's really interesting. This movie has beautiful vibes.
Yes. I know, and everything's gorgeous. Like the clothes are flashy, and a lot of the like my house, particularly Amy character, her house is really beautiful. The way that it's set up, and the lighting, and Josh Moss, who's the DP. He and Lindsay really worked to make it look really beautiful and kind of interesting. Um, hopefully a little few different things than like your normal kind of standard shooting of the Lifetime movie. I know we took some risks here, so hopefully they pay off.
Yeah. And this is the first of this year of for to 2025.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? What year is it? What day is it?
Yeah.
Yes, this is the first one for 2025, January 3rd, I believe it's out, right?
Yeah.
January 3rd on LMN. Um, I have another one, the one we filmed in Greece. The second one I did, that was produced by Richard. This was the first, Dress to Kill. And the first name actually was Killer Fashion.
Yeah.
They changed to Dress to Kill, but I'm honored because Dress to Kill is like a very famous, there's some good other classic films with that title. So I'll be in that company. And then, yeah, there's about three more or something
Ooh.
um, coming out this year so far. So a little teaser for our home exchange nightmare. I think it's called A House to Die For now, A Home to Die For.
Yeah. A
That was
home to pay for.
yeah, we filmed that in Greece. So there's some good drama and some beautiful sightseeing there in that one. So I'm excited to hopefully have that one maybe come out next.
Do you know where when will be out those one?
I don't. I don't. I don't know. I think it's going to be on Lifetime proper, which is exciting. And hopefully we get a good release date and a good slot, and people enjoy it as
Yeah.
much as we enjoyed filming it.
How was filming in Greece?
Oh, it was so beautiful. It was special because I hadn't been back to Europe actually in a little bit. And then to be able to go there and film a movie was such a big goal and kind of, wonderful experience. I loved the crew there. It was the first time I got to really get to know Richard and Joanna, our producers, on like a more intimate level. And we've done one more movie together since then. So it was really fun to kind of start those relationships and start this kind of whole foray into making these TV movies in Europe, which has been a lot of fun. So it was definitely a special shoot for me, that one.
So, the last question about Just to Kill. What was
Yeah.
your favorite scene or moment while filming it?
Ooh. I have a few standoffs with Annie. Um, I have a few standoffs with Annie that are a lot of fun. There's one in the atelier in the boutique, where we just get to kind of spar and like have like our like kind of dynasty Dallas moment, you know,
Yeah,
um, soap opera moment, and those were really fun. Those were really fun. Oh my gosh! And how could I forget Mo? Um, Mo Duggar, Monique. She plays my colleague, and we have a scene in a parking lot at night that was really fun, not only to film. It was the last shot of the film actually that we filmed in the middle of the night, but it came out really great, and there's a lot of really good stuff, really good acting from Mo, and
great.
that's a cool one to tease. So have you haven't seen it, right? No, because it's not out.
Not
Okay.
yet. And I hope I can watch it soon because I'm really excited.
Yes. Let me know what you think. I mean, this one, there's some gorgeous shots in this one actually that I can't wait to kind of uh, to get for my reel, or get for like a little editing suite. It's really nice. So I'm happy to have this one come out.
Yeah. So the last question,
Yeah.
can you tease something about your next projects?
I think it's going to be the Grease movie. I think is the next one coming out. Um, so we'll see when that is. I hopefully in the winter time, so that
Yeah,
people can watch it and be reminded of glorious vacations they can take to get us out of this cold.
great. And you are coming in Europe in a week, right?
Am
Back?
I?
Yeah?
Oh no, not that
Bulgaria?
I know.
In Bulgaria? No? I know.
Oh, am I coming back to Bulgaria? Not yet. I hope so.
Oh. Are you
Maybe you just told the future, Desiree. I don't know.
I hope so.
I
Um,
would.
are you planning to go on set after the holiday season?
Yes. I don't know exactly when. Actually, well, yeah, I have there's a fun project that takes place in the 80s, 1980s, where I'm a detective. And we're kind of shooting some scenes for that next weekend. Yeah, next weekend up in Vermont, I think. So that should be really exciting. I'm excited to see the clothes and the hair and makeup. It's always fun.
Yeah, great.
Yeah. All right.
So this is it. Make sure, all of you, to coach Just to Kill on LMN this Friday night.
Amazing. Oh yeah, Friday. Okay.
And
Thank you, Desiree. It's always fun talking to you, sweetie.
thank you, and thank you all for watching. Bye.
Bye.